Happy Sunday! The kitties are already eating her treats. I threw her a whole bunch. And then Heidi's looking out the window because her daddy just went out the back door. And he's getting in his car and he's going away for a while. So she's all like, where'd he go? She's not crying yet, though. She's just looking like, what? We left her today for a little while here at the house. We went, I got up and got spit and polish, took a shower, and I didn't have any hair conditioner. I thought I had some in the cupboard. I used the last of it. The last time I washed my hair, I'm thinking, I gotta remember next time I get in the shower, get in the cupboard and get a new conditioner out. I went in the cupboard, no conditioner. I thought for sure I had some, but I did not. So today's the first day I haven't used hair conditioner in my hair in forever. But it ain't as bad as I thought it would be. It doesn't. I thought it would feel really nasty, but it feels pretty good. But so we went to Meijer's, and I bought. I'm a big spender. 88 cents, people. I always buy VO5. I got 2 conditioners and a shampoo, which I still have to take into the bathroom because they're sitting on my desk behind me. And I bought some 8x8 aluminum baking pans because I'm going to make streusel sometime, like a cinnamon streusel. And what else did I buy today? Bought some sushi for dinner, of course. I snitched me some of these chopsticks. I couldn't think of the word. And they even had a menu there. I'd never noticed it. This is at, majority of the time I buy my sushi at Martin's Supermarket when we're there. We did not go there today. We went to the Meijer's, like a mile down the road. And they get their sushi from this company. Hishio? I don't know. But, so I got the menu to look at, and apparently you can get party platters. So yeah, I got that to read sometime. My cousin borrowed my dad's car for the weekend. They went up. There was 5 of them going up to a volleyball tournament his daughter was in, and they don't have a vehicle quite large enough because he has pickup trucks and they have a little tracker. And so whenever they have to go somewhere with 4 or 5 people, he'll call and say, can I talk to Uncle Neil? And I'm like, Dad, it's Ronnie. So you know that means he's going to ask you for something. Dad always tells him, bring it back with a full tank. Don't wreck it or I'll kill you. So he did good. He brought it back today. And apparently, Pride, my business, I did not know we made these. We had these made, even though it was a volleyball tournament, but apparently they didn't have volleyballs to throw up there. These are little footballs that, wait a minute. Hang on. Are printed. Apparently, it's All Clear Beavers is a team that we were rooting for. And our business logo and such. So, yeah. So now I have a styrofoam football. Actually, I have 2. What I will do with styrofoam footballs, I have no idea. And while they were away, I guess they were about an hour and a half away, just by chance, his brother was up in that same area visiting a friend who has a house on a lake, in like one of those, he goes, you know, your dad's got a pretty car, the Impala, it's pretty silver. But this neighborhood they went into, he's like, it was like everybody had Land Rovers and Mercedes and Jaguars, and then there was Uncle Neil's car. He said, I looked out of place, and then he goes, and to top it all off, we'd gone to the volleyball match, and we were in, nice t-shirts and stuff. Well, it got so hot, there was no air conditioning in there. And him and a guy who was there said, we're going to go down to, there's like a Walmart down the road, and they bought some wife beaters. And they got some markers and wrote on there, we're writing stuff on the wife beaters, like Go Beavers and stuff like that. So he goes, here I am in this nice gated community, driving an Impala with a wife beater on. He goes, we really looked out of place. But they had a good time. They got to swim in this pool and just relax and got to see his brother, which he doesn't get to see a whole lot because his brother lives in Ann Arbor, which is what, like 2.5 hours from here? Something like that. He works at a nuclear plant. He's always worked in the nuclear field. Okay. I kind of waned there. But Heidi got some new clothes in the mail. Look, here's her new green leash. Green. And I hooked on one of the poop bags from Beth, and I have to get some baggies to put in there. Because the only kind of leash we have for Heidi before this one came was one of those plastic kind that you have to hold like this. Well, I wanted this to have, like, if I'm sitting in the party room, where I could just put it on my wrist and not have to worry about holding it like this the whole time. So that's why I got it. It's 6 feet long. It was cheap. I got it off Amazon. So I looked at them at Myers, and I got this much cheaper online, I have to say. Ooh, breeze. That felt nice. Oh, Mew Pie. I got this yesterday. She sent me an envelope, which I already threw away, with some coupons and some grape Bubblicious. I have not had Bubblicious gum. Oh, Lordy. I can't even remember what. I would either get grape when I was a kid or watermelon. And I liked watermelon, but my mom hated the smell of it, and I would get it and chew it in the back seat and go, oh, she hated the smell of that watermelon bubble gum. But, you know, I had to do it, right? So, yeah, we went out. Now we're home, and Dad just left again because he's going to get his friend Carol, and they're going for a ride to his friend, another friend of theirs. They're out in the world. And when I got home, I had to look up, I had to do a search for my dad. This is what I found myself searching. Puke and Snot. Which is a comedy team that my dad saw years ago at a Renaissance fair. I don't know how we got on this conversation in the car, but we got talking about Renaissance fairs. I have a couple mugs from up there. I wonder if the last time they were there, 1997. One's 1997. So they're either from 1996, 97, or 97, 98, because they went 2 years in a row, and they brought me back, I'll show you. See those mugs right up there? They brought me back those Steins, when they went. Even though I'm like, can I bring home a dagger? And I was like, do you know how much the daggers were? Should have bring home a really nice little handmade leather purse there from there once, too. But he loved this comedy team called Puke and Snot, and he was wondering if they were still doing it. And so I got online, and there they are. They start in Colorado and do the Renaissance Fair there for like 5 weeks. Then they travel to the one in Minnesota, and they do that for 4 or 5 weeks. And then after that one's done, then they head over to Maryland to do that one for 4 weeks. So I guess they've been doing it since the 70s. Dad thought they were hilarious. He loved them. He had a hat for a long time, and they had signed the bill of it, Puke and Snot on it, and this pretty little rose, and it looked like a pretty, it's like this pretty little rose on this hat, and it had really pretty writing on it, but when you got close to read the writing, it said Puke and Snot. Yeah. I know, I'm just, and y'all who have not done your South Tube stories, get on it, people. There are a lot of you out there who need to do them. I would start naming names, but I'm not going to. But you know who you are. I can't wait for the newbies this year. That's going to be like Ayomin, Ange. Oh, that's going to be so fun. And Jason, who's coming. He better be coming. That's all I got to say. And there's several newbies that are coming, which will be so much fun. So much fun. But now I'm going to roll. I've probably been talking like 80 minutes about nonsensical stuff. So, Kitty, do you want to? No, she don't want to. She's licking her hoo-ha. So.